Under File, you have Twain here, so you can select the source scanner. You can set the page up. I've got it defaulted to show the images while processing, but you don't have to, and it might actually make it run a little faster. Your registration page has been taken care of, and you can exit from here. You've got tools. We'll discuss those separately, but Avery 5267 is basically your paper label maker. So 5267 was the model number of the first guys who came up with the 80 label per page bait stamp size. They're called address labels. Well, that's the last modern thing we were doing for bait stamping, and now we're doing it electronically. But some people like paper, so we enable you to print that out. And then we have the Alpha Baits PDF stamper. This stamper is duplicative, pretty much, of PDF stamper that's in UnitizerPro, but it's all laid out on one page, and it has a few extra capabilities. So you can use either one, but for convenience to have all your stamping in one place, this is a good idea to use this one. And finally, help, we have our About, which is about the program, and Contents, which is your help file that's dedicated to Alpha Baits. Okay? So that's the overview. So now let's go over here and do what I always almost forget to do. And let's create another subfolder in My, and we'll say this is AB output. Okay, so as I was saying, you have to actually pick a real folder. So there it is. Okay, and let's apply the number. Okay, that looks like it's hitting the edge okay. It's not going to be a problem. Alright. Now the thing is, this is a non-destructive process. So you can process these and they will process into the destination directory. However, the originals will stay pristine. And we did that because sometimes things go wrong and you don't want to have to go back through and redact everything. Okay, so that works very well on large projects when you don't have time to go back. So let's just see how this looks. Now it's going to ask you this minimize window question. And it's not a problem to do. If you say don't ask this question again, it'll just, from that point on, it will minimize and without you really having much say-so about it. So I never pick that because sometimes I may want it open. But right now it's okay. So if you go down and put your mouse on the taskbar, you can watch it working. It's going through and processing the documents. If you put your mouse right on that image, you can bring it up for a minute and see what it's doing. It doesn't really update the interface. We did everything we could to streamline and protect the memory resources. When it's done, it's going to tell you stamping process completed successfully. Well, let's see what we have. Okay, so AB output, and we will open one of those. Okay, so it's just loading it into a viewer. And as you can see, I'll bring it up here a little bit. There, very clean. Okay, exactly the way that you planned it. And it works pretty fast. Okay, so you can go back and stamp an image stamp over it and remove it if you did want to redact it. You can also stamp confidential stamps, and you can see how that's done in the actual help file in UnitizerPro. Okay, so that is the overview of alphabates.